Okay, it's a video of the tour.
Video luôn.
Bé muốn sáng theo.
Bé tôi sai kê nhau cho Florida nữa là gì nó.
We go on the tour now.
Giờ ta sao chạy.
Alia, you look so mad.
Đi từ anh đó.
Alia, key.
Where the president was going to
Radio.
president to make sure everything was good. So he was always copying
You're always
President Plans
ready.
here. He's over here.
Right.
Oh,
So,
Sao chạy.
well, my friends, welcome to the great Okefenokee National. Probably on a good average rainfall throughout the year. We're talking probably
What's your
about
voice,
5
show?
We have 60 lakes, maybe 8, 10, maybe 12 feet at the most. And then if you look on either side of you, you will see the water going underneath the shrub. Average depth of water back underneath the shrub or in our prairies, maybe less than 2 feet. So, but here's the other thing, going back to the mystery, legend, and lore, the remoteness, the inaccessibility of the refuge. Folks, only 6%
I don't know
or
what
about
to say.
28,000 acres of this place is actually
Recording
gators.
it? Oh, now
In fact, you can be going along in these trails.
Nó
if the
giờ
water
nó
level
vẫn
is
thiên
deep
chia nó nè.
enough or adequate. The gators will sit underneath the
Nên gò
water.
xiang đó,
and
nó
actually
vẫn
go
thiên nên
right
gò
over
xiang.
them. I've been
Lu
kayaking out
y
there,
lì.
and all of a sudden I have heard
Bé tôi
copious
sai
amounts
Mỹ
of
Lan
bubbles.
tới nhá
I've
cho
turned around,
Trang
and
Florida
as
nó thì
best I
bé
can tell, because in
Nhìn
this
nó
black
à.
water, what you usually see is just the head
Chanh
of the
có
gator, everything else
sai
disguised,
kê
but
nữa.
it was at least a 13-foot gator that I had gone over. And so those are the 3 things. This time of year though, here's the thing.
Nên nó họ bắt
There's
sắp
river
bé ha.
otters. They know that gators are in dormancy. On a day like today, they're in a brumation state, which is not hibernation. It is a more docile state for reptiles that they go into depending on the temperature. The otters know that the gators are in brumation, and so the otters are dancing around and enjoying.
Đây như
some
nó
life.
nữa.
Trust me, when the gators are out and eating, it's not fun time for anybody, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
Nó một
Back
kê nó
over here
nữa.
to the left, good old moonshine folks, back in the day. If you have not figured it out, there's Atlanta and there's the rest of Georgia. Welcome to the rest of Georgia. And if you want to make some good money back in the day, well, guess what? You got corn, a very cheap, readily available cash crop. You've got swamp water, which we say has a lot of Gatorade in it. You put it over a fire and you come up with, well, other people call it white lightning in other parts of the country. We actually called ours block and tackle because they said if you drank it, made it a block, you would tackle anything that got in your way. And since we do have law enforcement on board, I don't know, you may find this good. To get away from the popo and the revenuers, they would actually put a cooled off still and the good stuff on a raft, and they would pole it up and down these trails. It was a moving target, and nobody was going to go too far.
Nhỏ nữa, trong ta họ nữa.
Watch your heads right here. You know what? You and I would get along just great. Yeah. Well, I've already showed you the depth of I've showed you the depth of the water. So if you happen to fall in, my best advice is be dramatic. Act like you're being attacked by an alligator. Act like you're drowning. But if you would stand up and get back in the boat, and keep on going. All right. There you go, my friend.
Sáng khe hả?
I'm the one in shorts. Notice that. I'm sitting here. I'm like, y'all look cozy. Man, give me some sun.
Môn beaver hát là. Môn beaver hát là lại bây giờ.
All right. Have y'all heard of the Venus flytrap? So, carnivorous plants. If you look over to the right here. Point it out to you. At the base of these 2 pond cypress trees,
Tham một lỗ nữa. Nhớ cho chỉ tê Florida han chỉ tê Georgia. Mi.
As we go by over here on the
Me,
right,
yeah, Andrew Jella,
on the other side of
Andrew
John
Jella.
Cypress Street here, you're going to see an opening.
Nó là Android là
You are
Florida.
heavily wooded structure
Okay,
into the
Andrew Jella.
refuge, and we'll talk a little bit more about fire and how important it is, and in fact, how we need a good, very controlled fire to come through here. But if you look back over here to the right, you see that opening back there. Folks, behind the wall of scrub shrub on either side of you, there are these small prairies or these small gator holes, all right? Feeding season. So that is from early March all the way to, say, mid-October, the end of October, all right? That's when the gators are feeding. Primarily as a habitat of importance for migratory birds. But my friends, over the refuge, maybe 12,000 gators, all right? Very, very
Trên có
healthy
một sai Kê đưa nhân định chỉ tê Florida ha Georgia
But our bear population somewhere around 1,200, very healthy.
Nó sẽ ăn trốn chuyện nữa Thế chứ mà nhìn nhận tầm bố được cái này là dân trực tiếp cả Tốt plan là tìm bây giờ một trốn trang Florida Nó mò biết tôi sẽ mình ăn tới nhé chúa bê
He's the kingpin.
Trốn chuyện nữa Nó cho ăn trốn chuyện
He decides who stays
Nó
and
nó
goes
bê
who
kinh
goes
chi
and
nó
who
mò
goes,
trốn
all right? And that's not exactly
Theo ô xì ta chế bê lê mò trốn răng Nhiều
But my
lắm
friends, you got one alpha. He's 11'1". He's about 400 pounds.
Nó nó cái chế mình chỉ nhớ tận Jacksonville nữa Jacksonville to lấy cười Nó cho to lấy cười nó cậu tới thì xích
I did not want to know any more about it. But my friends, right now, without you even knowing it, you have entered into one of the females' smaller territories. All right. So if you look over here to the left, you've got pine tree, black gum tree, cypress tree, but you see the mound of straw matted down by weather and time. But folks, if you have ever wondered where gators lay their eggs in the wild, you are looking at it. All right, that is a female's
Cho
nest.
phụ tổ nữa
Real quick, mating season, we call it swamp loving. It's basically springtime. All right, come back out here then, take one of our moonlight tours. We light candles, we play Barry White, we even show Hallmark movies to up the ante with the romance. But then nesting season, mid-June to late August. That is when the females, they gussy up that nest with new organic material, lay anywhere from 1 to 60 eggs, cover them up, and I assure you, if you see how the boat is floating over in that direction, there is no way in God's green earth that we will be sitting here with our eggs in that nest. Believe it or not, gator moms, they will fight to the death to protect the eggs. They will also fight to the death to protect the hatchlings, which by the way, hatching season, last week of August all the way mid-October. 2 years ago, September 2020, I guess, no, 2021. That nest produced
Thật thì thì bạn rất lang su rong thì khi lúc phỏ cay nữa thì nó nực lao thì cho khi cho mình nhon đi mà tự đi xứ nữa Thật cứ bắt tờ là bắt chỉ bắt ta bắt nạp bắt ý anh tiêu là nữa ta cho chọn lúc cái khe thì mà thọ cười nó thì tao lấy bê tù lo tù xí
That's how she moves them. She will open that mouth, and trust me, what's interesting about that male is from the time they come out, they'll stay around that nest for about 3 weeks, but then it becomes a chess match. She is constantly moving them because predators pick up on a scent, and then she'll move them to avoid those predators, and then she'll move them again. And so it really is a cat and mouse game out here. She will move them also on their back and her neck, and of course in her mouth as well. Gator moms, folks, are very, very good moms.
Ủa, bố sao bây giờ cây đâu? Nè, của tôi
We're going to dock right here, and we are going to walk out to the end of the boardwalk. At the end of the boardwalk, if you'd like, you can get a running start and jump in the water. It is one of our lakes, so this is the swimming portion of the tour, all right? Back over to the right, backwards and upside down on the cypress tree, and then in the water, perfectly readable. That period effect. You might be surprised how many people ask me, what does rock a mean? So there you go. I'm like, we're in the South, I really don't know. Anyway, somebody made it up. During our Halloween tours, we came out, we changed the sign, and we wrote up there, you're going to